guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's mummy series is going to be about postpartum. So postpartum is after birth. It is everything after birth, how you feel, a lot of things. So today I want to speak about it because I feel like it's really important. I feel like it's something that's not spoken about and something that is most probably the hardest thing of pregnancy. Don't get me wrong, you're with your child for life, you're raising your beautiful child, but no one speaks about after postpartum. And for me, it's very, very strange because, you know, like mostly in pregnancy you have to learn the hard way, which is fine, but then sometimes you do feel like, why isn't there more support in that area? So yeah, so today's video is going to be about postpartum. I'm going to be talking about a few different topics on it, and my experience with it. As I said, I'm still going through postpartum. My son is 4 months, so yeah, so let's get into the video. Of course, your mental health can get affected in a huge way, and I definitely, you know, I don't like to put labels on myself, but I feel like I had a lot of anxiety, especially not ever raising a child, and just not going into it blindly, I shouldn't say that, but going into it just like, okay, this is real life now. I feel like once you're pregnant, it doesn't hit until the baby's actually here. So yeah, I had a lot of anxiety, and mainly because I was just healing from a C-section and just wasn't feeling myself. Do you know what I mean? Wasn't feeling myself. So as I said, baby blues. But what I try to do a lot is I try to rest a lot. I did have a lot of help from my amazing partner, who I love dearly. Such an amazing dad, and yeah, honestly, without him it would have been hard. It would have been really hard. So as I said, try and seek some help and just know that things will get better. You know, I feel like once I had my son, I had a moment where I was like, is my body, not my body, but am I ever gonna feel the same? Am I ever gonna move the same? Especially if I'm having a C-section, because I literally felt like so stiff. I couldn't bend, I couldn't do a lot of things that I was so used to doing. And obviously when you get like that, it brings you down, because you're like, I can't do this, I can't hoover, I can't wash up, I can't hold the baby the way I want to, I can't walk properly. Like, there's so much things I couldn't do, and that was getting me down a lot. But gradually I got better, and that was because I rested. So yeah, as I said, make sure you rest. It's really important. It's hard with a baby, I know, but make sure you just take time. Try to not overdo things as well, because it's not worth it, you know. Those first few months, first few weeks are so vital with the baby. You just have to really just stay calm. Do you know what I mean? So postpartum as well, something that needs to be spoken about, after birth healing, because wow, recovery after birth is like, it's something that I obviously I knew. I don't know if I knew or that, I don't know. As I said, you don't know until you go through it. But as I said, the recovery after birth, I feel like that's the worst part. I don't know, me personally, I know everyone might say labor, sleep, but I feel like that recovering was the worst part, because it was hard. As I said, guys, imagine your organs are all pushed up, they're all going back to normal, you're tired, you're hungry all the time, there's just so much going on with your body. And this is something that needs to be spoken about more, the healing process. As I said, everyone's healing process is different, but if you've had a baby, you understand that you bleed for a few weeks after the baby. Doesn't matter how you give birth, you will bleed, you know. There's just a lot, and you're still healing from the labor. You know, my labor was long, and I feel like when it was over with, it was just like, yeah, you know, you just go into it just blinded, and you just have to get on with it. But as I said, just make sure that you take time to heal, to take time for yourself, to care for your body, to nurture your body. One thing I did do before I gave birth, I actually made myself a postnatal care like a care package kind of thing. So all I done was get like my favorite chocolate. I put some face mask because I like putting on a face mask. Some, what else did I put in there? I can't remember. Just I think things that just would make me happy. And especially when I was healing, I had that with me in the room, right next to my bedside table. So I was just able to grab things and do things that would just make me happy, you know. So that as well would be a great present idea, because I wish someone got me that. Because as I said, it's not always about before the baby comes. It is literally after the healing, because you need to heal. It's really, really important, and you need to rest. So yeah, just make sure that you take care of yourself. I also want to talk about what is normal, expectations, and reality. So as I said, when you have a baby, you don't know how it's going to be until you go through it. People can tell you, yeah, it's going to be like this, going to be like that, but everyone's experience is different. So expectations, obviously you may be thinking that something's going to go this way and it doesn't. For example, labor, and reality, something else happens. It's just life, and it's just adapting. And I feel like once you have a baby as well, it's all about just adapting things. Like your life changes for the better and for a beautiful reason, but it's just allowing yourself to be, you know. And also just allowing your thoughts. I feel like mothers are always told that they need to be this, they need to be strong, they need to be this. But remember, mothers have feelings too, you know. And before we became a mother, we was a person, we was a human, we're ourselves, you know what I mean. So me personally, being a mother has just opened my eyes up to a lot of things. It's made me just be thankful. It's made me be aware of how strong I am as a woman, because when I think about it, it's just like, wow, like it was a lot, you know. But yeah, it just makes you realize how strong you are. Also, expectation for me was maybe not having the, I'm gonna say this in the kindest way, the support. Not even support, but just like maybe those who maybe you fought or yeah, you fought, or not even you fought, or just you're just like, okay, this is how it is and this is how it's gonna stay. And then the reality of just, as I said, just getting on with it. And to be honest with you, the way I see it, only you know your child. Do you know what I mean? No one, no family member, no friend, no nothing will know your child like you do. You know what I mean? So myself and my partner follow that really seriously, because we want to be able to parent in our own way. Of course, we are going to learn from others, but as well, we're going to take our own advice and just do what's right, because it's our son, you know. So yeah, parenthood is parenthood. Postpartum is real. As I said, postpartum is real. Also, just your mental well-being. I did prepare myself before I had my son, because I knew it was going to be a big shift, a big change. And I'm someone who has dealt with I'm a sensitive person, but in a way of just, I allow my feelings to be. And I'm someone who can adapt to change, because I've had so much change happen to me in life. Do you know what I mean? But before I had my son, I really dig deep within myself. I've done a lot more work on myself just to prepare myself for it. And I'm not gonna lie, being a mom is amazing. But some days I do have days where I just want to be like, I just want to hide. And I'm not ashamed to say that. And as I said, I feel like as women, we're always like, we're strong. Yes, we are strong, because we birth everyone. Do you know what I mean? But we are also human, and we also have a heart, we also have a mind, and we also just want to we also sometimes just want to be free, you know. So please, when someone is saying something to you or saying this, please don't validate them or try to tell them, oh, it's not like that, oh, you got an easy job, blah blah blah. Like, you don't know what that person's going through in here. I want to mention, which is the most important thing, is looking after yourself. Okay, so as I said, making sure you're having time for yourself. I try to do it in the mornings while I put my son down for like the early hours. Like now, for example, as I'm filming, and I've realized since doing that, I feel better. Like, I feel better within myself during the day. I feel like it just gives me a sense of calm, you know what I mean? Because I have that time for myself, especially because I'm exclusively breastfeeding. So sometimes it can feel like I'm breastfeeding for the whole day, and sometimes it is like that. Sometimes we're just here, we're just like boom, we're breastfeeding, we're chilling, and sometimes I don't get time to do anything, you know. But I just allow myself to be like, this is not how it's gonna be forever, because my son's not gonna be breastfeeding forever, but I am giving him the best nutrients. I'm feeding my baby, I'm feeding my child, and sometimes it is like, I think he's waking up. So yeah, but as I said, looking after yourself and just allowing yourself to be, you know, I didn't not feel myself, because you know, you're a changed person once you have a baby, but I didn't go feel like my body went back to normal until maybe like 8 weeks, because I did have a C-section, and the recovery for a C-section is much longer if you have like a vaginal birth. So I felt it, and as I said, I had to wake up every single day and remind myself things will get better, but I had to allow myself to rest. And there was a point when I was like healing, I was like, oh, I just want to get better now. And there was a point where I was literally counting down the weeks. I was like, how long is it gonna take till I can bend or pick something up or hoover? And I'm not gonna lie, those weeks felt like forever. It felt like it was going like this, like so slow. So it was a pain, but I got there, and my son is 4 months now, and I am slowly, not even getting back to myself, because I said you're a changed person once you have a baby, slowly getting back to myself, slowly feeling better. Yeah, there's a lot of things that have changed in my life now, and I give thanks because I'm a better person. And I've learned so much. My son has taught me so much about myself, and honouring myself every single day. He is awake, so I'm gonna end this video, but I hope it helped someone, anyone, any mamas, and any like fathers as well, because just how to be able to approach and deal with their other half, because motherhood is tough, but so rewarding. And as I said, don't let anyone validate your feelings. How you feel is how you feel, you know. So yeah, so I hope this video helped you. I look forward to making more, and thank you for watching, thank you for sharing. Make sure you like, comment, and also subscribe to my channel, because I am going to be giving you all content. So thank you guys, have a blessed rest of your day, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you soon. Bye.